I exited Harry Potter area. I'm going to be going to another part of Mountains of Adventure. I'm going to walk down here. Yeah, so there's a Jurassic area. I'm going to be taking the boat ride. Probably not going to take the roller coaster because I'm going to be straight up honest. I don't like outdoor roller coasters. I never have liked them as a kid, never as a teenager, never as an adult. So I'm not going to be taking any like outdoor roller coaster rides. And yeah, as I said, if I'm not going to do something, I'll straight up admit it. I'm gonna find the Jurassic Park boat ride. This is oh wow, this is really cool. Nice spectacle area. Really good night lighting here. Really good lights. So my original plan was to eat at a restaurant here at Universal City Walk, but that plan has changed, and I'll tell you why. I want to give all of you a warning if you ever decide to go to Universal Studios, whether it's LA or Universal Studios Florida or wherever it is in the world. Be careful if you go to the Jurassic Park ride. A couple of staff members told me that I wasn't going to get wet at all, and I ended up being at the front seat, and what happened, I got completely soaked. And even the dryer there, they have a dryer that costs money. Even the dryer there, that didn't really help at all. So if you ever go to a Jurassic World ride, that boat ride, bring a raincoat or bring clothes that dries easily because you're going to get soaked. There's a good chance you're going to get soaked. Be careful, okay? Especially if you're in the front row. Don't make the same mistake I did. I always say if I make an error, I admit it. And this was definitely an error. I'm going to have to go back to the hotel and get a meal there instead of Universal City Walk. Well, on the bright side, at least it's a good spectacle here. It's a good atmosphere. Getting to see this walking on the way back. As I said, I just wish I could eat here, but I won't be able to, at least not tonight. Maybe I could try this another time. Because this downtown area is going to be open until like 1 a.m. So I'll play it by ear. I don't know which park I'm going to go to tomorrow. It's either going to be Epic, Universe. But right now I need to focus on getting my situation sorted out because I'm still completely soaked. I don't want to, I don't want any like situations to happen. So I'm gonna get back to my hotel ASAP and figure this out. I ended up taking an Uber back to the Sheraton 4-Point Hotel, and luckily the hotel had a laundromat in there, so I was able to use the dryer to dry my clothes. Of course, it cost money, but I was still able to dry the clothes that got soaked because of the Jurassic Park boat ride. Just a heads up, again, I know I've already said this before, but to explain this in a little bit more detail, the Jurassic Park boat ride is on the opposite side of the exit. And for me, it took about 1 or 2 hours to make it all the way to the exit. That means going through the city walk after I left the park, going through the city walk and getting an Uber back to the hotel. That took about 1 or 2 hours. So I was soaked for that long. Just a heads up that if you do consider taking that ride, be very careful. Either have a raincoat / poncho, or make sure you have an extra set of clothes ready. They do have lockers there, or maybe you could have a bag of extra clothes, ready. But just don't go to that ride without a plan, because if you get soaked and you don't have, any like backup plans, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. And it's very possible, I'm not joking, it's very possible that vacation can get ruined. So just want to make sure that people who are watching this don't make the same mistake that I did. And I was very lucky that I actually was able to make it back to the hotel in 2 hours, and even luckier that the hotel happened to have a laundromat in there so I could dry my clothes. So yeah, just a little heads up. And as you see, I'm at the restaurant in the hotel, and I ordered some pretzel bites. Tonight is the night I'm going to be going on to this golf course, miniature golf course, the Congo River. I did film this yesterday, so I'm looking forward to actually participating in the miniature golf. All right, got the golf ball, getting ready to participate in miniature golf. Hopefully I'm not going to run into a gator. I'm just joking. I'll half joking, but gators are at a designated area. But just know that gators do exist here. They're secluded in a designated area, but if you go to Florida, be aware of them. Alright, going to wherever this takes me to. Oh wow, this is a good spectacle in here. Awesome, nice waterfall. Nice. There's a hole. It's going to be difficult to do this with one hand while I'm filming at the same time. This would be some kind of roulette here. Runaway ball after everyone has taken their moving opponent. Well, if that doesn't apply to me, I'm doing this solo, so I'll have to spin it again. Oh, so I'm going to have to hit the ball with my hand now. Alright. Well, there are the rules, so it's going to be hard to get this on camera, but my hand's there. I don't know if you saw that, but I did it. As you see, I did go upstairs. It was just near the waterfall. I've already filmed that, so I figured it was not necessary. But I'm going downstairs again. Interesting. So this is actually very interesting. So I'm gonna have to go downstairs after I knock this ball down, and the hole is somewhere down there. So let's see how it goes. It's gonna be hard to do this while filming at the same time. See if I can get the right angle. All right, I guess good enough. So hit it and then film. Okay. Where did the ball go? I'll have to find it. So I always say if I didn't do something, I'll admit it, but I don't have proof because I didn't get it on camera. It was too fast, but I actually got a hole-in-one off of that. That actually rolled all the way down, went downstairs. I found out it was a hole-in-one. I was wondering where the golf ball went. That's what happened. So, you know, obviously I don't have actual proof that this happened. I only have my word, but, you know, as I said, I'm an honest person. If I don't do something, I'll admit it. We're going way high up here, and there's the hotel I'm staying at. Golf course is right next to that. I was already upstairs, and now look where I'm going. Yeah. Like seriously, you actually have to be like careful. You can easily trip on these stairs. I mean, if you're careful, you'll be fine. Just don't like go running up recklessly. Dang, and now there's a bridge. Wow, cool. So apparently I can hit this golf ball down the river here. Let's try that. That's interesting. Now, where does that go? Well, only one way to find out. Gotta take the stairs down. So word of warning, this was an actual mistake I made. That ball ended up rolling down the river, but golf course people, thanks to them, were nice enough to give me a new one. But yeah. To be honest, I don't think it should be like positioned like that, because what if you like knocked it down, you know, and it happened to fall in the river? So it's no big deal though. I got a new ball. Yup, these are in fact real alligators. Still can't believe they have it, but you know, obviously in Florida this is considered a normal thing. I should say apparently in Florida it's considered a normal thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the golf course. It was a lot of fun actually. It's as fun as I remember it to be. But yeah, needless to say, I'm going nowhere near these things. The outside of the hotel really does look amazing at nighttime. Really, it does. But yeah, this golf course is the kind of place that I would definitely recommend if you happen to be staying at this hotel. It's right next to it, you know. It's obviously not exactly cheap, but it's a pretty fun experience. Considering the fact you go all the way up there and then you know go through a hole, and has some creative holes too. It's definitely I would say worth it to at least try it once. But as I said, in my personal opinion, I don't definitely want nothing to do with those alligators.